Let me ask you something. What did you do this morning? Did you wake up with purpose? Or did you wake up when your body finally gave up on sleep? Most people never think about this, but this one question changed one boy's entire life. His name doesn't matter because his story could be yours. He was 19 years old, living in a small room in a big city, studying in a college he didn't care about, chasing a future he couldn't see. Every night he'd scroll his phone till 2 a.m. Instagram, YouTube, Reels, one after another, losing hours he would never get back, and every morning the alarm would ring. 6 a.m. snooze, 7 a.m. snooze, 8 a.m. snooze, 11 a.m. Finally awake, half the day already gone, he'd rush to college, half asleep, missing classes, missing deadlines, missing himself. His grades were falling, his confidence was gone, his family was worried, his friends had stopped calling. Every night before sleeping he'd think, tomorrow will be different, but tomorrow never was, until one night, everything changed. It was 1 a.m, he was lying in bed, scrolling, as usual, when he came across a simple quote. The way you start your morning is the way you live your life. He stared at that line for a long time, and something inside him broke, not in a bad way, in the way that old walls break. To let light in, he put his phone down, set his alarm for 5 a.m, and for the first time in years, he meant it. Day 1, 5 a.m, the alarm rang, his room was dark, the city was silent, every cell in his body screamed, go back to sleep, you're tired, this is stupid. Nobody does this, but he got up slowly, painfully, like lifting a mountain. He sat on the edge of his bed, eyes half open, and he just sat there. For 5 minutes he did nothing, just breathed, just existed in the quiet. Then he picked up a book, read 2 pages, went outside for a short walk. The streets were empty, the air was cold, the sky was turning from black to deep blue, and in that moment, he felt something he hadn't felt in years, peace. He came back, made chai, sat with his thoughts. No phone, no noise, just him. That 1 hour was the best hour of his day, and it was only 6 a.m. Day 2 was hard, day 3 was harder, day 5 he almost quit. His body fought him every single morning. The bed felt warmer, the alarm felt louder, the darkness felt heavier. But every morning he won that first battle, and slowly something shifted. By day 10 he didn't need to fight as hard. By day 15 his body started waking up before the alarm. By day 21, it was no longer a challenge, it was a habit. But here is what nobody tells you about waking up at 5 a.m. It's not about the time. It's about what that time does to you. When you wake up before the world, you realize something powerful. You are in control. That 1 hour became his sacred space, his laboratory, his battlefield. Some mornings he read. Some mornings he learned new skills online. Some mornings he just walked and thought and planned. But every morning he showed up for himself, before anyone else could make demands on his time. 30 days passed. His mind was clearer. His energy was higher. He started finishing his college work on time. 60 days passed. He had learned basic video editing in those morning hours, started doing small freelance projects, made his first 800 rupees online. 800 rupees, small to the world, everything to him, because it proved something, that his time had value, that he had value. 90 days passed. People around him started noticing. His roommate asked, by Kaya Ho Gaya Tuj, you seem different. He just smiled, because how do you explain to someone that you found yourself at 5 in the morning, 180 days, half a year of 5 a.m. mornings? His freelance income had grown. He was consistent in college. His confidence was visible. The way he walked, the way he talked, the way he looked people in the eye. He was becoming someone, not because life gave him anything extra, not because he got lucky, not because someone helped him, but because every single morning he chose himself first. Day 365, 1 full year, he woke up at 5 a.m. as always. But this morning felt different. He stood at his window, watching the city slowly wake up, the first light touching the buildings, the streets coming alive, and he thought about that boy from 1 year ago, scrolling his phone at 2 a.m. Sleeping till 11, drifting through life with no direction. That boy was gone. In his place stood someone with skills, with income, with purpose, with peace. His mother called that morning. She said, "Beta, I don't know what you've done, but I'm so proud of you," he cried, standing at that window with the whole city below him.